were one of the first people ever to ride this boat. This is hull number 1. We're so excited to bring it to market.
Got a special video for you guys today, and we're going on a never before seen, a 22-foot Sandbar boat, and I get to ride on it, and we're gonna go spend the day on it. We're gonna test out all its features. We're gonna talk about pricing. We're gonna talk about all of those things. First time, hull number 1. Let's go check it out. Our first look at the Seapro 22. This is a sweet looking boat, man.
Yeah.
And it's got to be super fuel efficient with this 200 Suzuki.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're gonna go through the entire boat, see all the features that it has, and a couple of unique features that are just unique to this particular boat. And I'm excited to see how it rides, how it does. Today's a little bit windy, so it's a great day to test the boat. I mean, you don't want to test it when it's flat, right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're here with Mario. Mario is he runs Gables Motorsports down here in Miami. So if you guys want to see this boat in person and you want to maybe skip the boat show, can they go?
Absolutely. Come over, see it at the store. We have all the different models that Seapro carries.
Sweet.
So we'll be able to help you out, do some sea trials on them if that's what you're looking for, and seeing which one best fits your needs.
Awesome. And you don't only do Seapro, you have a couple other boats,
yes,
right?
we do have different name brands. We work with Cape Horn, we work with Shearwater, Sterling, and Blackwood boats as well.
So also, Seapro was nice enough to give away 2 tickets to you guys to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. So if you guys want a chance to win those 2 tickets, like, subscribe, comment down below. You and your family, you and your spouse, you and your partner. So let's go check out this boat.
Yeah, I mean, if people are here and like.
First drive on the 22, and it's windy. It's a good day to test the boat out. So it's like 50-mile-an-hour winds. You can see the white caps out there. It's gonna be a good test drive. Right, so we're here with Kirsten. She's going to talk to us about the 225 Seapro Sandbar boat.
Yeah.
We were talking about the 245 that you guys had at the Sarasota Boat
Yeah.
Show. I love that boat. It was all black. It was kick-ass boat. It looked really cool, and it had a lot of cool features. Now you guys have a 225. This is hull number 1, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is the first time, I guess, anybody's been on the boat, right?
Yeah.
Right, which is awesome.
Yep, 245 was such a success, mainly because of the seating features available, as well as the first ever sandbar table. So those 2 made that boat such a hit, and we wanted to launch something a little bit smaller and a little bit more cost effective.
Yeah.
So this boat checks all of those boxes.
Kirsten's gonna do a walkthrough of the boat for us. We're gonna start at the stern. So talk to us a little bit about how all this came up. So obviously we have a tow hook, we have a lot of good seating. What was the mindset behind creating this like this?
Yeah, so we wanted more seating. That's our main thing we get at boat shows is we want more seating for the family, right? So we have this whole bench seat with our upholstery that we make in-house at our factory. So it's super plush, higher quality. We have a whole stern bench seat, which is awesome. And then under this seat, pop this open and it's a cooler box.
Sweet.
And it's actually tilted so you can see our ice is rolling this way as well as our beers.
I remember that, so you don't have to go digging in the boat, trying to get those beers or those waters. Yeah.
Exactly, so it is slanted, which is awesome. And then the cushions just pop on and off, and then the seating as well. So it makes it super easy to walk around. You have the long bench seat, and then what's also cool is what we didn't forget about are fishing features.
Yep.
So you pull up over here, and then you have the live well. So there's some ropes in there right now, but this is a live well where you can put your bait. You can also store ropes in there. So it's awesome. So saltwater be moving in there and perfect for your bait or storage, which is what we like to use it for.
And this tow hook comes standard with this boat?
Yeah, so they're so perfect for tubing, water skiing, come standard.
Awesome. What's underneath this bench seat? Because it looks like there's some storage under there.
So one thing that's really cool is
I was wondering what that was. I saw that thing. I wasn't sure what that was.
So this is actually an air compressor.
Really?
So this is perfect for tubes. If you're tubing or you're hanging out a sandbar, like you can easily inflate your whatever tube you have within a minute.
That's
It's
awesome. That's so cool. Like you guys have thought of everything. So you can tube, sandbar, you can fish off this boat, you can do everything. It's got a compressor to fill up your tubes. That's great.
Yeah, no, so this is like a great feature.
Nice.
But if you look underneath here, this is where you have your battery access. Okay, so in here you have your battery access and as well as your bilge pump and all your different accessories. So it's easy access, which is awesome. You can easily get in there and make sure your batteries are on, everything's working properly, your pumps are working.
And
It's
one thing that
great
I love
access.
is that the batteries are away. They're not in the bilge, like sitting where water can get
Yep.
on them. They're away from this area of water. So they're completely secure there. Yeah, and everything looks nice and tidy. Everything's heat shrunk. I mean, everything's top notch in here.
Yeah, no, organize. Our engineering department really prides ourselves.
So this
on
is that
this
little
section.
little compressor there.
Yeah, so that's the air compressor as well.
All right, Kirsten. So we got. I see that is that raw water over there, and then there's another raw water over here.
Yep, two raw water washdowns, which is great because if you are sitting at the sandbar, you can have a hose hooked up there and then
Okay.
be spraying, your kids, your family's feet, so you're not getting sand throughout
Sand
the
on
boat,
the boat.
which is awesome having it on both sides as well.
Right.
And another really cool feature while we're on water is that it also has a freshwater tank, and in the head there's a freshwater sink. So
Sweet.
for a 22-foot boat, you're not typically seeing boats with freshwater sinks or sinks in general in the
Right.
head. So that's an awesome feature that our engineering department spent months building because they knew the families wanted
Yeah.
that fresh water and a sink in the head.
Yeah, and it's a big console. You guys designed this console to fit a whole person. So
Yep.
I'm gonna get in there in a little bit, and I'll show you that in a second. But so you down here you have this gigantic drain,
Yep.
which is nice. Instead of the two little scuppers at the
Yep.
corners that most manufacturers do, so you can move a lot of water, which
Yeah,
is nice.
which is nice, and then
Yeah.
you're able easy access to it, so it's not if sand or seaweed's getting in there, you can easily just pick it up and throw it overboard rather than like crawling through a hole to clear it out. It's pretty nice.
Now you got a pull out.
Yeah,
a
pull out
a
cooler slider, so you hit this little thing and it slides out.
Slides out.
And then, which is nice too, because when you're sitting here at our new bench design, you're also can pull this out, which is what I will show you. And then when you're sitting
Yeah,
here,
you could use that as a little step.
it can be a footrest. Or you could be sitting here and turning this into your little cocktail cheese board table. That's what I like to do.
And you got a little bit of storage down here, a little tackle
Yeah,
box area.
so you got more tackle storage here, which is great.
Sweet.
Yeah. So just
Yeah,
all-
these bolsters are thick.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not your cheap. These things are really thick, and you guys do it all in house.
Yeah.
So everything you guys do is in house.
Yeah, we're 100% integrated,
awesome.
which is vertically integrated, which is awesome. So we are able to have better control over our quality, and as well as if you did want to upgrade your upholstery or add things in the future, that's no problem because we make it all in house, and you can order it through us or through your dealer.
That's awesome. So let's make our way to the helm. What do we got up
Yeah.
here?
So you flip up bolsters right here. So this is like great little leaning post because the versatility of the swap here. So it's super sandbar and family friendly. Flip up bolsters so you can be sitting and or standing to drive. You got your helm, power steering, trim tabs, phone charger, which is awesome. These are the best. Simrad system, windlass.
Is this standard? Can you get Garmin, or is it just Simrad standard?
We're standard Simrad, and
Okay.
every single Seapro that leaves the factory has a Simrad system on it.
Got it. And this is
Yeah.
super convenient. We have our cell phones in
Yeah.
here, which is awesome. So yeah, we got our cell phones and stuff in there. You got a little 12-volt plug, right? Oh,
Yeah.
so you could charge your phones. That's perfect.
So you have that
Yep.
multiple phone charger
Sweet.
situation, and then you also have up top light controls, another radio station, and
And
storage.
one thing that I noticed, Kirsten, is everything's finished.
Yep.
There's nothing that's bare, which is, it gives it that touch.
Yeah, no, we definitely finish everything because when you have exposed fiberglass, that means you get mold, and
Yep.
nobody wants mold.
Nobody
So
wants
all of our compartments are all finished, including our anchor boxes, our cooler boxes. We don't want mold.
Yeah.
We
Now,
understand what you go through.
I noticed that you guys had this trim tab system. I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't seen this before. This is a new C-Star system.
Yep.
That's standard as well.
Yeah, so this is standard. It's a new system that's Dometic Seastar
Yep.
launched, and it is really awesome because it's easy to understand while you're driving because the traditional trim tabs can be a little bit confusing if you don't know how to use
Right.
them. Where this one, it literally is like you want your bow to go one way, all you do is twist it. So it's very easy to understand.
Yeah. And I also noticed that we have power steering, which is standard on this boat as well.
All Seapros are
All
standard.
Seapros are standard power steering.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever used power steering, but it's very, very nice.
Yeah.
Now, this one is equipped with a Suzuki, a 200.
Yep.
Do you guys only use Suzuki? Can you put a Yamaha on it? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, so we are very open to whatever power you guys are looking for.
Okay.
We accommodate Yamaha, Mercury, or Suzuki.
Nice.
We do a lot of Suzuki, but we offer all of them at our factory.
Got it. There's a windlass also,
Which is
and
great.
tilt steering. And what do we got down here? Another little
Storage
compartment?
and battery controls. So your battery switches right here. So and
Okay.
just a little storage.
Got it.
Yep.
And then you got the T-top that's powder coated. You got a finished hard top,
Hardtop with built-in speakers.
built-in speakers. Yeah, this is all custom molded, right?
Correct, yeah. So all of our T-tops are made in-house by our engineer team, which is awesome. And then as well as our sort of speakers are tooled in, which is great. And that's also standard. Every Seapro that leaves the factory, it's standard. So you are getting, even if you're buying a base boat Seapro, like you're getting so many features. You're getting a Simrad, you're getting stereo, you're getting upholstery, you're getting a lot of power steering, you're getting a lot of upgrades, which is awesome, which is
Got
what we
it.
pride ourselves on here at Seapro.
Yeah. So this is a 21-foot 9-inch boat, right?
Yep.
Okay. What's the beam on this thing? Because it feels huge for a
Yeah.
22-foot boat. It feels like you're on a bigger boat.
Yeah, so the beam is 8.6 on this boat.
That's big.
So you're getting that walk around ability. And then also too, when you are walking up the deck, you're not having to turn sideways.
No,
you're
you can
able
walk
to
perfectly.
fit through easily, which
Yeah.
is what we pride ourselves on our beams. You know, we want that extra room,
Mm-hmm.
especially you can get in and out of the head, you can walk around when you're having a family on board, like you need that extra beam.
Yep.
And it also provides, just provides you with more space on the water.
Got it. Now, is this a 100% composite boat? Do you use any wood in this thing? Is it only composites? Because that's like super important,
Yeah.
right?
No, there is no wood in this boat.
That's
it is,
I love to hear that.
yeah, it's basically unsinkable. And as well as foam filled. Our boats are
Yep.
foam filled, which is another great feature, helping with basically making the boats unsinkable.
Yeah, and less noise and all that. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make our way
Saves a
towards
lot.
the bow. Kirsten, we're gonna check out the center console. You said that you guys redid the center console. You redesigned it for
Yeah.
this boat, right?
We redid our console so that you're getting that more space, and a human can actually fit inside.
Yeah. And again, this is a 22-foot boat,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm gonna get in there. I'm 6 foot tall, and it has a Dometic head, and I can actually sit on it, and it's got a little sink as well.
See ya.
Yeah, but I actually can fit in here, and I still have some headroom. Everything's nice and tidy. All the heat shrink has been heat shrunk. And you guys have seen that on some of our other videos. Some of these manufacturers are just not taking the time to heat shrink the stuff, and that's how you get corrosion. And look, everything's plumbed, as you can see, so you're not getting water in here. And yeah, little port hatch there. Let's get out. Yeah, so a person actually fits in there, which is nice on a 22-foot boat.
And then also too, there's a handle right here, which is nice. So when you are
when
getting
you're
out, you
coming
can
out.
grab
Oh,
that.
I didn't even notice
so
that.
these are things to look for when you are buying a boat, are like these little fixtures, right? So
Little
this
creature
is,
comforts, yeah.
This is like built into our hull and mold design. So this isn't just like let's throw on a handle. Like this is supported from this is built in our molds,
Yep.
into our mold. So it makes it more supported. It's not, it's not going to get flimsy and fall out over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And we're thinking about that detail, right? Like, okay,
Yep.
I'm getting out of the head, they're going to need a handle.
Now, I notice here it says 5-year stern-to-stern warranty. Can you talk to me a little bit about the warranty on this boat? So what are we looking at?
Yeah, so you have a 5-year, everything interior is a 5-year warranty, and then the hull is a 10-year warranty.
Got it.
And then depending on what motor you get, the warranties vary, but the motor warranties are just as good.
Got it. Yeah, this T-top is like sturdy. This is big.
Yeah, all
Sturdy
welded
T-top.
in our factory, and
Yeah.
as well as
And the
powder
speakers
coated
up
in our
here.
factory. You have the option of white, black, or gray powder coating.
Okay. Now this is a Carolina blue
Yeah,
color hull.
correct.
What other colors do you guys have?
We offer a variety of colors,
Okay.
grays, green, and blues. And what's also really cool about Seapro that makes us stand out is that you can change the color of almost everything. So
Yep.
you can change the console color, the hull color, the bottom of the hull color, and then the top side of the T-top, or the bottom side and the top side of the T-top.
That's awesome. So it's like semi-custom.
Yep, and
Yeah.
then as well as the powder coat. So you're
sweet.
getting those options, so you can really play around with the colors. I've seen some awesome color combinations over the years.
Now I saw this chair you guys have,
Yeah.
and it's really heavy duty. Can you talk to us a little bit
Yeah.
about this? Because this is like,
Yeah,
like folds
so
up.
basically, so this can turn into a table. There we have a table pole that attaches right there. So you can have a table, a couch, or a fishing platform. You can take away these cushions and this turns into a huge fishing platform.
Got it.
So you flip this up and then when your table's here, you have an entire little like eating and happy hour station, which is great.
Right.
And then when you're underway, you also have a whole another seat. You know, you can be putting your feet up here,
you can sit
lounging
somebody
out.
over there, here.
So then you're having this like multi-couch situation on the bow, which is awesome as well.
Now, you had mentioned briefly about some camping options you guys were thinking about. Is that
Yeah.
something that you guys want to talk about, or is that something, an idea you guys are bringing up?
Not really yet.
Okay.
We're still in the works of that. I think there would be some cool things in the future.
Okay.
We are offering more rack systems, which you'll see in our Fort Lauderdale booth, which will be awesome.
Got it.
On this boat specifically, we're going to have a lily pad rack.
Mm-hmm.
And then on our 245, we offer paddleboard racks.
Sweet.
So we're like trying to like build them out for the ultimate adventure on the
Yeah,
water.
so like utility boats.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So what do we have under here? We have some more storage under here.
Yeah, so there's storage. Those are as well as insulated, so you could turn them into a cooler box and or store fish in there.
Oh.
So we have fenders in there right now.
Yeah, they're full,
But,
but that's fine. Yeah, and it's the same on the other side,
Yeah,
right?
same on the side. So
And
those
again,
are
everything is finished in here too. There's no
Yeah.
raw anything, so it's like it's nice and finished. There's no rough edges. Everything's molded. Yeah, nice
Yeah.
and finished. Struts. That's one thing that like those little details that you guys are putting in your boat,
Yeah.
like the struts and just the handles and just the good quality hardware makes such a difference in the buyer's eyes.
Yeah, it's so true.
know?
As well as their recessed bow rails, which is nice. They're powder coated too. They're almost invisible, which is a great look.
Yeah.
Tooled in cup holders on either side and rod holders throughout. And then this boat, this one we optioned with a windlass. It's optional.
That's an option. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's
not
optional.
Okay.
But it's honestly such a great feature, especially
It
when
really
you're with
is.
the family.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't want to have to tell, your wife to go over there, grab the helm.
Yeah,
Or,
and then finish. You can see
Yep.
all our compartments are finished. And this is all of our lids as well are also made in-house. And we have non-friction hinges, which is super nice. So nothing slamming.
yeah,
There's
these
nothing
tension
worse.
hinges are so sweet
That's
because
the
you don't got to worry
best.
about it getting your fingers or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is a nice option.
Yep.
Does the bow roller come with that, or is the bow roller standard, or
Yep, this is, so if you had
Okay.
a windlass, this is
it comes with
exactly
the
what
bow
it would
roller?
look like.
Nice.
Mhm.
And then the pop-up cleats.
Yeah,
all
pop-up
over.
cleats makes
Are
it
these the
easy.
controls for the windlass?
Yeah, so these are additional controls for the windlass. You can also control it at the helm.
So like one of the cool things about this boat and what makes it, a sandbar boat is this cool little attachment. So you see this point, this little spigot here that comes off of the transom, that stays on there, and then you slide this table on there, and then you have access to, you put out a board with food, you can put your drinks on there, moves around. So it's a nice little feature. You got the sandbar, you can entertain, and it slides around, and you can tighten it over here, right?
Yeah, so that's how it tightens on.
Sweet. Yeah, pretty cool. You guys have really thought about everything, especially like the grab rails, just little things like that coming out of the console. This really is like an ultimate sandbar boat, and I think this boat will do fantastic here in Miami.
Yeah, we're so excited to
yeah.
launch it. You are one of the first people ever to ride this boat, which
Yeah.
is unbelievable. This is hull number 1.
Yeah.
We're so excited to bring it to market. We'll be launching it at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, so if you guys want to stop by our booth, we're 2030 in the convention center.
Seapro was nice enough to give me 2 tickets to give away. I'm going to give away in the comments. So thank you, Kirsten. Let's see how this thing rides.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect day. A little sporty out there today. So
Yeah.
we'll get back to you now in a second. 22-foot boat. This thing rides really good. We were getting a quartering sea, then a beam sea, and you know, it doesn't matter what boat you're on, you're gonna get wet, but you know, we didn't pound, it cut waves really nice. You guys want to see what these boats are made of, and I'm gonna give you an unbiased opinion about them. You know, if the boat handled or was presented like crap, I would tell you, you know, I'm not getting paid for this. You know, some of the things that I liked about the boat was all the features. Had a lot of features. The windlass was nice, a lot of cushions, a lot of comforts, and coming from a boat that doesn't really have many comforts like my Grady, it was nice to have those little creature comforts. I'm gonna put the actual price here once I get the actual price list from Kirsten. I think when companies reach out and are willing to put their money where their mouth is, like Seapro has in this case, where I can give you an honest review of the boat. Because one thing is doing a boat show review, the other thing is actually doing a boat review on the water and actually testing it out on the water and in conditions like today. If you happen to go to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show and you see me there, make sure you stop, you say hi. I'm going to be giving out some of these t-shirts. I actually have these up for sale on the website. I got a lot of feedback when I wore it the first time and people kind of liked it, so the link is in the description down below. And I had a blast with Seapro, so big shout out to them, and I'll see you at the boat show.